Okay, we're here to talk to you about why we offer two and only two options for downloading and printing your plan sets. And it's not because we were lazy, it's actually because we went above and beyond. Plan Rocket actually offers direct and instantaneous downloads of your plan sets. And that is a full benefit to you for many reasons. And those reasons are number one, building departments these days are requiring you to have a digital copy. Not all of them yet, but most of them, especially in the larger cities. You know, if you can think about how many plans and the building department will keep a few of your plans on record, and that's a lot of plans given over millions of houses in a city or county or what have you. Not only that, but they need to be digitally scanned and drop down into microfiche, and they get lost, and there's always an issue with having to refile them, and it becomes a real hassle for everybody. And so what they're doing now is scaling into a digital format just like everybody, and they want digital like a CD or a thumb drive so that they can load it onto their servers. Secondly, it allows you, which is even more important, to push your plans around to the engineers, to draftsmen, to other architects. If you have any changes or you need to do some augmenting of the set or make little notes, little tweaks, which is highly possible, codes in a local jurisdiction actually supersede the national and international codes for building departments. So your local authorities have more power to make changes to your plans than even the international codes. And if you're in a coastal permit zone, if you're in a neighborhood development permit zone, if you've got HOAs, you're going to need more than that. We know that those other sites set up for 4 and 5 and 8 copy sets, and it's a little bit of a snow job. It's not that they're not viable plans, it's just you need more than that, especially if any changes are going to be made. And if we can push one over the other between the CAD and the PDF, the CAD set is really the way to fly. It allows your designers and your architects to go in there, especially like the engineers who will do maybe a certain type of framing plan if it needs to be changed, the roof framing plan, the certain structural details. They can go in there and just take the whole set right in the computer file, drop it into their own format, and then make those changes and make those additions and help your set along very quickly, versus what a paper set is really gone the way of the dodo. And you can't, it will cost you more in the long run to have the paper set, and that's just the truth. We're not trying. We know it costs a little bit more, but it will save you in the long run. And there's a third option. There's a third reason as to why you want the digital files, and that is carrying costs. So you're able to have, through Plan Rocket, a direct download of your plans, which means that they are ready as soon as you need them. So you've picked out your piece of land, you've purchased your piece of land, you've got a mortgage on your piece of land, you want that house. The direct download allows you to wait to a certain degree until you have purchased that piece of land, rather than carrying costs on the land and then waiting the 2 weeks to get your plans and then sending them off to the engineer to get them checked and stamped and things like that. So how much is that 2 or 3 weeks worth to you in the long run? So you may pay a little bit more now to get the digital files, but it's picked up in monetarily immediately. You've saved that money. So those are the reasons, and we've worked hard to get it to you in this fashion, and we know that it will save you money in the long term. Okay? Thanks.